including an on-time fight win over, guess who? Jack Potters. But still, he wouldn't put up his world title against me. In 1948, my third child, Colette, was born. The one thing having young children does, it forces you to get your life in perspective.
Okay, let's make a big deal. If you let me get to sleep tonight, I'll win the world title. Better stop. I'm going to win it whether you let me get to sleep tonight or not. I'm going to win it for you. I'm ready. I'm ready. How's that? All our lives are going to change after tonight, I'm telling you. You never heard of a wee man called Jackie Patterson, have you?
Frustration was beginning to set in. When?
There's a telegram. Did you not see it lying in the hall?
A telegram. That God isn't about to fight.
March 1948. 10 years after he knocked me out of the Oval, the fight was on. It seemed to me the whole of Belfast was waiting for this fight just as much as me. And just like in the Pt2 fight, choked it all came looking for me. Ah, there you are, Rinty. I have been looking all over for you.
What's up to the dogs?
You wouldn't have 18 shillings on you.
What for now?
Back up and running back and forth to the pawn all day. I've raised £4 and 2 shillings. I need to know 18 shillings to make it up to your favour.
You must have pawned a hell of a lot to make £4 2 shillings, chuck it off.
Not really. Just her wedding dress. Her ma's wedding dress. Maybe sheet blanket that they had in the house. The clock, the wireless. Oh, I had 3 pairs of her ma's knickers. Wouldn't that take her a tin bath? Said there was holes in it.
What do you need all this money for anyway?
To put in a fight, what do you think?
Ah, who are you backing? Me or Patterson?
Oh, now, Rinty, it's not your fight. You're a cert for that, no problem. This one's between her ma and Dan. You know the way her ma and Dan's always fighting? Well, he came home last night when she wasn't there, sat by the sofa, before breaking every window in the house. I have bet Roosface McCrudden a favour that her dad will be bed by the weekend. That is why I need the favour.
What do you think I'm such a dead cert, chuck it off? How come you're not putting a favour on me?
Now, Rinty, I did not say you were a dead cert. You have a reasonable chance. It's just that I know her dad will be dead by the weekend. So, and your dad will be just John Joseph Monaghan from the back streets. But Rinty Monaghan, champion of the whole world, from Melbourne to Massachusetts, and Mexico to Manchester. It could be your dad. The hour of the fight had arrived. 11,000 people crammed into the King's Hall. The streets of Belfast were deserted. Everybody was indoors, gathered around their wireless sets. The BBC reported the fight from an unusual angle.
I'm standing here outside the public house in deepest dogland. And after 3 rounds, the supporters of Rinty Monaghan are as confident as ever. I'm just going to have a word with one of Rinty's female fans. What's your name, man? I take it you're a big fan of Rinty's.
Big fan? I know him. I knew him when he had an arse in his trousers. Sure, it was me that introduced him to his wife, my chum. He's married to my chum, Francis. Here, listen, big lad, you wouldn't have a safety pin on you.
I'm afraid I'm sorry.
Who are you?
Well, I'm from the BBC.
The BBC? Why didn't you say?
And do you live around here?
Where the Dats? Oh, no, not at all. I live an awful long way from the Dats.
And where do you live?
Carrickhill.
Oh. And you know Rinty Monaghan personally?
Of course I do. Sure, I'm meeting his wife now. She's coming round here to go for a walk while the fight's on.
Mrs. Monaghan is coming here to meet you.
Yes.
To this public house.
Yes. Sure, there she's coming now. Hello, Francis.
Hiya.
Looking forward to the fight, Mrs. Monaghan.
Not really. Who is this?
From the BBC.
Are you confident your husband is going to win?
Suppose so.
So there you have it. I'll be here throughout the night to soak up the atmosphere and bring you first-hand reports of the fight. In the home of Rinty Monaghan,
I mean, like if it was me, I'd be up there in the ringside in my fur coat, giving out interviews and being in every photo.
You know I don't like all that. I was never one for the limelight.
No, you weren't. Not after that operation, you weren't.
Speculation about his wing problems. But he's here tonight. He's here all right, and so are thousands of others here at Belfast King's Hall, where the atmosphere is. And here comes Rinty Monaghan, the pride of Belfast, the singing boxer with the lethal right hand. Rinty Monaghan is in the ring.
When I came into the ring that night, I was strangely confident. I was content within myself. This was my chance to fly high, like an eagle among birds, like a mountain among hills, like a king among men. An opening bell, I went to Patterson like a man possessed.
And at the end of the round, Patterson walks, almost runs back to his corner.
I remember going back to my stool at the end of round 6. And McElroy was shouting instructions to me. And I looked across at Patterson. And all I could think of was, collect. I had COVID. That's it. I wasn't going to lose this fight. In the 7th round, I was beginning to wonder what all the talk was about. Patterson being weak and trying to make the weight. He was supposed to have starved himself. Spent hours in a turkey's bath. You name it. Well, according to all the talk. Yet, he was coming at me like a pint-sized Cuchulainn. I had to dig deep.
Patterson has forced Monaghan back onto the ropes. Monaghan is backpedaling. Ah! Patterson is down! Not with a beautiful right hand. Monaghan sprints to the neutral corner. The world champion is down. Jackie Patterson is on the floor. He looks very groggy. He's up! He's up! And Monaghan darts in. He catches Patterson with a right, a left, another right. The countering is merciless. He's down! He's down again! And this time it looks like the end! It is! It is! And Rinty Monaghan is the new flyweight champion of the world!
Well done, Rinty. Brilliant. Well done.
Smashing that ring with a tight again at 7.
Well done, Rinty. All right.
It's a shooting catch with 5 minutes.
All right, Rinty, then put it there. Put it there.
So you decide now Rinty will be advertising cable shoes in Ann Street for the next 12 months. Thank you.
There you are now, Rinty. A brand new Denise mattress free courtesy of Robert Dunn and Company.
Thanks very much,
Can you
dear.
tell us when your next fight's going to be,
No,
Rinty?
no, I've no idea.
You know who it's going to be with?
I haven't a clue.
Well done, Rinty Edson.
All right.
Well done, Rinty.
Jordy, what?
Ah, there you are, Rinty. I have been looking all over for you.
What's the problem, man? Chuck it up.
When's your next fight going to be?
I've a clue. Why?
Will you go worth backing?
I'm always worth back and choke a door.
Ah, that's good. Because winter's coming in there, and we're lying at nights without a fucking blanket between us.
Oh, you weren't coming.
Sure, I'm really out of work. What's on the line anyway?
Boy with a green card. Pat O'Brien and Robert Ryan.
Great, come on.
No, we'll have to let the crowds get in first.
What?
We'll let the crowds get in the autograph books, everyone.
Who do you think you are, the Pope?
Okay, shush, keep it quiet. To the stall, please.
To the stalls, I'll be, Ah, hello, Rinty. Jesus, you were brilliant against your man, Patterson. Hey, Majella, look who it is. It's Rinty Monaghan.
I would be safer coming to the pictures with the invisible man.
Hey, Rinty, you wouldn't find out an autograph book for the wee children, would you? Hey, Tombo, Willie, over here. It's Rinty Monaghan. We're a priggy. Stop Richard then. Just put on it, Rinty, to wee jokes of Rinty Monaghan, undefeated wood champion. That'll do, Rinty.
That one defeated.
What do people expect? I left school at 12. I've had to pass a lot of difficult tests in my life, but a spelling exam wasn't one of them. Aye, it was fame at last, not to mention the money. But it wasn't long before I found out one very important thing. It's easier for a wealthy man to have lots of money than for an ordinary working man to suddenly come across it. My dad saw things I didn't see.
Come on, now, Dash. It's only for a few hours. I'll get you drunk, or I'll get you home.
No, son, not the night. I'm not feeling the best.
Well, the morning.
Definitely the morning. And never mind I shall get my drunk business. I have my own money. I worked all my days. You went to the champion of the world with a few shillings in your tail, but I'm your dad.
You see what I mean? No matter what I say nowadays, everybody takes me up wrong. If I wasn't offering you out, I'd be a man's out so-and-so.
Ah, sure, Rinty, I didn't mean it that way. It's only having you on. Where are you going anyway?
Banger.
What in the name of Jesus has you going with a banger?
Yep. Going into a wee bit of business out there, Doc. I'll go down and see the man that runs it.
What sort of business?
A dance hall.
Jesus, Mary, Joseph.
Now, Dad, it's a good move. I ought to put my money into something. Dance hall, as good as
You
anything.
must think you have money to burn.
Sure, you know frig all about it.
I don't plenty, Rinty. I've seen the people running to your door. Complete strangers, half of them. Rinty, land is this, land is that. There's some people you're associating with, son, that will take you for every penny you've got.
Dad, it's my money.
What money? You never made that much money.
I'm doing all right.
By the time McAloor takes his whack, you pay your expenses and the old taxman comes along, you know where your money went.
Give over, Dad, will you? I told you I'm doing all right. Besides, this dance hall, it's down to the door every weekend. It's a wee gold mine.
You kind of money.
What do you want to pay?
And if you're not there to count the money every night, it'll be a gold mine, all right, or somebody else.
Dad, I told you, I'm doing all right. I know the man personally.
Yes. When do you buy yourself a house?
Think about
You're
it.
thinking about it. You're living in an old house the size of a stable, and you're thinking about it.
I'm buying a pub.
Well, now, that's the best piece I've heard. Here, do you need a bar manager? Are you serious, Rinty? Are you buying a pub?
I've got a few estate agents checking out a few not far from here.
Look, Rinty, all joking aside, it's something like a public house now. With you running it and counting the money, that to see you and your youngsters all right for the future.
So you're not going out there?
No, nothing.
Right.
Tomorrow night, me and you and the old woman will go up this Sheridan tomorrow night.
Want to assume a new car there? What? Bought a new car.
Yes, here he goes again.
A white box. God, it's like the three houses.
A white one. You couldn't buy a black one like everybody else. You had to buy a bloody white one. Where the hell do you think you are? Hollywood?
Dad, over, will you? We're only here once. Why stall down back alleyways when you can walk down the main street?
What are you on about?
Difference between black and white, Dad. I'm not going to live the rest of my life in the dark.
You're going around the bend.
I'm not going to Bangor. Oh, did I tell you? I bought 4 greyhounds.
Yeah!
In the summer of 1949, I didn't think I was going round the bend. As a matter of fact, I thought I was simply pretty. Flying. Maybe even as high as a needle. I'd won the world title, fought a few other warm-ups, and defended my title once against a tough Frenchman called Maurice Sander. In between, my first and only son, Sean, was born. And then, it was on to a cockney barrow boy by the name of Terry Allen, and another defence of my title. I got down to some hard training with the 2 chief sparring partners, Peter Robinson and young Eddie McCall.
86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, push it now, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, that's it, 99, 100, hold up there.
15 more days to go.
You worried?
Nah, but this is my big chance. If I lose this
You
one,
won't lose. What did I tell you James said about you? He said you were the best prospect he's seen in his life.
doesn't sound much for you.
Said prospect.
I got a bollocking from out James last night.
What?
Wants me to give up the violin.
Axe don't hate him. He tried to stop me singing.
He threatened me. Said it was one or the other, or out.
Did you not tell him? We all need music.
Now, James, I think boxing's his music. Said if a fighter landed one planned punch sets off an orchestra in his head. Rinty Monaghan's football probably sends 100 violins soaring around McAloor's gym.
As long as Eddie McCulloch's not playing one of them.
Oh, you're right there.
You're not going to give up the violin, are you?
Made up my mind, I have to.
Mad at him.
You did it, Rinty. I'm going to do it too. I'm going to go world champion. McAloor's gym, it was indeed widely believed that young Eddie would be a future world champ. But just as they were with me, the McAloorns weren't sure about his commitment. When his mates were into Glen Miller and Frank Sinatra,
young Harry was into Beethoven and Rossini, and he loved the opera Carmen. Well, we did boxing exhibitions up and down the country. I would get up and sing, and then Harry would play the violin. Oh, crowds loved it.
I've got a good idea. When I beat Terry out, you get into the ring with your violin and back me up.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah, I'm serious. I can learn the words to that one you're always playing.
Carmen?
Yes!
Rinty, I think a few slates fell out of your roof.
Days before me and Eddie were to share the Terry Allen bill, tragedy struck. Apparently he was painting the railings of the Monaghan hospital when he felt severe pains in his stomach. Within minutes, he was in the hospital. And a couple of days later, poor Eddie was dead. Peritonitis. 21 years of age. First time I cried since I was a child. And then I had to pick myself up and go and fight Terry Allen. And I wasn't without my own problems.
Rinty, it's been confirmed. The doctors have discovered a shot in your left lung.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, it's come to the end of your boxing career.
I'm going to put the fight back.
No, now. The promoter says the fight's too close.
Well, that's okay, Frank. I'm ready.
The doctor says no.
Oh, but doctor isn't me. Look, I need the money. I'm speaking of money. Get Gardner in here and I get sorted when I'm getting
Now,
paid.
that's all arranged. I've already signed a contract with him for £7,000. And he says that you'll get 6,000 under the table. Is that what we agreed?
All right.
In spite of the breathing problems, I fought a draw with Terry Allen. I thought I won. But that was to be the last time Rinty Monaghan ever entered the ring. I retired in April 1950 at the age of 31. What next? I have no idea. One thing about this existence, you never know what's coming next.
Clett, love. Come on, it's time to get up. Clett, come on. Everybody else is up ages ago. Clett. Clett, what's wrong? Clett, why are you not moving? What's wrong? Rinty! Rinty! Look, it's Clett. She's awake, but she's not moving.
Colette? Colette, love. Come on now, it's time to get up. It's breaking time.
There's something wrong with my child.
Just wait a minute, Francis.
We'll have to get a doctor.
It was a long time, and hours of hospital tests, and visits by all sorts of doctors before we knew what was wrong. The doctor called us into the room and told us Colette had polio. No boxer ever hit me as hard as that doctor did that day. Francis was devastated.
Maybe we should have moved house. Maybe it was something she cut in that old house.
Lovely. I should.
Even though the doctors told us that polio struck at random, our sense of guilt and failure was for long periods absolute. Sometimes, when I brought my 4-year-old baby her breakfast in bed, I got to fight hard not to let her see me crying. She just smiled and smiled. Her beautiful, big, bright eyes looking up at me. So innocent. I hope I drive in the car. I just drive along. And suddenly, I burst out crying. But the amazing thing was, as Colette grew older, she showed more fire and guts than a lot of us put together. Aye. 1950. It was a bad year all round. Carnage. And, as I should have known, the promised under the counter payment didn't materialise. Funny thing is, I like Bob Gardner. But shortly after that, he suddenly disappeared in Belfast and turned up in London, where he spent the rest of his days. Me? I was walking along North Queen Street one day, when somebody called me from the other side of the street.
Rinty! Rinty! Jim, what about you? I have been looking all over for you.
Well, what's the problem?
It's not a problem. It's a proposition.
Far away.
I've been reading in the papers that you've retired now, yeah?
Well, the doctor says if I throw another punch, my left lung will fall out of my arse.
Oh, Jim Regan was secretary to the Musicians Union, and one of the best alto saxophone players in the country.
I am starting a new band. Do you fancy singing with us?
My box is singing in your wee bar.
Yeah.
Oh, when it was dark.
As soon as they get the band together and rehearse, there's only one problem.
What's that?
Randy, look, I need some money to get the band.
Jesus.
Listen, Randy, it's all got it all worked out. You put up the money and the band will be yours. I will look after the music side. You're famous now. We'll have to cash in your name. I've even got a name for the band and all. Rinty and the Rintonians. What do you say?
Rinty on Rintonians?
Yeah.
That's a desperate bloody word.
Call it Rinty and the Buck Ages for all I care. Are you interested?
Regiment of Jackie Patterson's wouldn't stop my head.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the man who beat Terry Allen, the man who knocked out Don Marino, the man who beat the great Jackie Patterson. Ladies and gentlemen, from Belfast, the undefeated flyweight champion of the world, Rinty Monaghan.
And the legend Rinty on Rintonians was born. We played all over Ireland, well, nearly the south. I'll never forget the night. We broke the attendance record in Cork City Hall.
Rinty had a great presence on stage. He had charisma. I never saw him in bad form once. He was always in great, chirpy form. And this is what, 1950, 51. If we were going down south for a few days, Rinty would pick us all up in the car, the whole band. First stop before we left Belfast would be Musgrave Park Hospital. Because Rinty had a wee girl, Colette Spitting. A lot of time in there, you know. So same on the way back. First stop, Musgrave Park Hospital. A big pile of presents for Colette.
You mean the time we opened that bar in Monaghan?
The two guards drunk with us until 6 o'clock in the morning.
Rinty must have sung every friggin' song written that night.
I loved singing, loved it.
Rinty and the famous Rintonians only lasted 18 months. To this day, nobody can remember why we broke up. Another financial disaster. Ah well, at least I still had my 4 greyhounds on the dance hall.